Hey, so it's Wednesday, my jewellery is coming. Poor Posty having to bring them up the steps for me. Say hello.
Hiya.
This is my lovely Posty. Yay. And look at all of this bundles of joy coming. Yay. So excited. Hey, so I've got some parcels. I'm such excited. So I've got these and then 3 big boxes down there. This. Oh God, I just took, well, oh well, anyway, that's my address. So this one, I don't know. I mean, it's got a heart on it. Is it for Valentine's? This is much exciting. What's this? 2 Lexx. Look at these pretty hats. Mr. Sydney the red squirrel wishes to come live with you. Make sure you have someone there all the time for hugs, so you know you're. Oh. From Mrs. Carol. Oh, Carol. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, this is so cool. Is it a squirrel? A real squirrel. Oh my God! Look at him. Oh, he's adorable. Oh my God. Oh, he's so cute. It's a little squiggle. Oh my God, I love him so much. Oh, you're such a cutie. Look at his lovely tail. Oh, thank you. That's amazing. I love him. Oh, I'm so chuffed. That is really sweet. That's so nice. Is he handmade? Did you make him? Oh my God, that's so cool. I'm not gonna cry, it's okay. I really love him. He's adorable. Right, where can I sit you for now? You can sit there for now, and you can watch too, okay? Yeah? What are we gonna call you? I have to think of a cool name for you. One will come into serendipity, and some lovely packaging as well. Thank you. Oh, that is so cute. I love him. Right, so my first little baggie of stuff. This is not my main delivery that I was expecting today, but this is a bag of, just a kilo bag from a charity that sells online, and I just wanted to scope them out and see what kind of things they would give me in a kilo bag. On first impression, I'm not that excited by it. So if I kind of angle you down, this is what I've got so far. I think it's called St. Christopher's Hospice, I think. So I'm whelmed at the moment. I'm not over or underwhelmed, I'm just whelmed. So we've got a bent bangle with no markings. That would have been pretty in its time. It's probably like a foreign piece. Very lightweight. Little bag of beads, another little bag of beads. Oh, okay, something promising. This is very me. So we've got a lovely little marker seat. See all the little shiny stones in there. That's quite pretty. I don't think it's silver. I can't see any marks. There's no stones missing, which is good. So that's lovely. So that's cool. That makes it worthwhile for me. So I've got, you know, a very nice bit in there, a bit that I like. We've got some dangly, rather crazy earrings. They're rather fabulous. They're cool. Like a cuff bangle. That's quite nice. It's a bit boho-esque. Oh, this is one for Shelley. This will be going in your bag, Shelley. Wow. Jingle jangle. That's kind of fab. It's a bit worn, a bit tarnished. but it's still kind of cool, very industrial-esque. We've got a little, what would have been, oh, it looks like tulips or something. It's on a modern chain. Don't think it says 925 anyway. I'm looking on the clasp there. Oh wait, there is a little, I need my loop, don't I? Here's my box of tricks. Okay. So we get the loop. Remember not to shine it directly in your eyes like I normally do. Oh, it is 925, so that's on a silver chain. And it just looks like a little tulip, a stroke, almost a Fatima hand kind of thing. That's alright. Some more crazy beads. Crazy beads. I like that with the orange. And that's a nice marbled plastic bead there. That's cool. Oh, we've got like a little handmade. So you can buy these images off Etsy. And like the surrounds, and then you glue them on, and then you can get like the glass ovals on there. It's like little cherubs kissing. That's sweet. A little chokers, polyclays accessories kind of thing. On a, this looks possibly handmade because you can see like the wire and then like the little clipper things. So some glass beads with a little glass heart. Like mine, I've got a heart of glass. Oh, that's a shame. So this is like a little like ceramic porcelain kind of cabochon thing. Little disc, and it's got all little bits of luggage on there. That's sweet, but it's obviously come off something, which is a shame. A Rudolph. This is probably, yeah, it's from Accessorize. So that's lots of nice like fabric covered beads. Oh, these are fab. Now these actually have like a bit of a following. I can't remember what they're called, but they're like moldable things. So you can wear them in like lots of crazy ways like that. That is something I'd sell because that's very unusual. I can't remember the name of it though, but they do have a little bit of a thing. Some broken plastic beads. It's a shame because there's a lovely like Aurora Borealis kind of colour in them. Some leather straps, a dangly bit, a whole bunch. That is something to detangle later. Oh, another vintage brooch. That's lovely. Again with like Aurora Borealis beads. It's very old, as you can tell. That's probably 1930s or 40s. You can tell by the construction, but that's super lovely. Look at the way it sparkles. That's one for me. Richmond. Not a name I've come across before, so I will look that up. And then there's also a little Richmond tag on there. There's Richmond everywhere on this. They obviously really want to sell their name. And we've got a little chain kind of caught up in here. So we'll take a look at that in a sec. That's kind of cool. I do like that one. That might go in a Shelley bag. Okay, so the little chain. I wonder if that's 925 or it might just be stainless steel. Don't think I can see any marks on it. Let's take another look. No, I don't think so. But I've got like just a little pot to put random chains in, and I tend to like match them up with little pendants that are missing bits. We have a ring. That's an odd one. We've got lots of little single earrings. There's a pineapple. It's an apple. I'll go through all like the little earrings separately and see if any of them I can pair up, or if any of them are silver that I can just put in scraps maybe. That's quite nice. That's an old one. You can tell by the hook. It's a very simple hook there, like shepherd's hook. But that might be silver, so that I might keep aside. That's a little precious oddity. But yeah, I can't really see any pairs in there so far. Kiddie's bangle. I might start doing little kiddies lots as well if I have enough, you know, for like dress up and playtime and things. Oh, that's a broken one, that's a shame, so that'll go into a broken lot. Got a random one with stamps on here. So this is handmade. That looks like it's been put onto leather. It's got little stamps. Clasp, again, just like stainless steel probably. I can't see any marks on there. Another odd earring. One of these, very kind of Cleopatra industrial. God, Cleopatra industrial. That's a niche market, isn't it? And then these have been, oh, is it one necklace and then it's just a mad bastard? I think it's a mad bastard necklace. I think so. Wow. Possibly, or that's two necklaces together. Wait a second, wait a second. Holy guacamole. Right, okay, there's a hook. There's an earring caught up in it. That's why it's been a bugger. Jeebus. Right, that is crazy. That might be one for a Shelley bag once it's untangled, but that's awesome. Right, so that's first bag, or first delivery done. 2, 3, 4 nice bits for me. These ones are my favourites, obviously, because they're very cool. And then I'm going to go crack on with the 3 boxes. Oh, and thanks again for this. He's gorgeous. Love him. Okay, well, sat down here on the floor. I've got 2 boxes there and 1 box here. I've got my scales, my Shelley bag, my costume 1 kilo bag, my broken costume bag, and some other bags and a pen. Ready to go. Okay. So £200 I spent on all over. It could all just be bumps. Or it could be okay. I could find some gems. I could find, like I did last time, a whole load of Christmas tree decorations. That's not jewellery. So, lots of packaging. Oh, and they've actually sent it in bags this time. Last time it was just shoved in. So, bag. Nothing's really jumping out so far. Potentially there's like a little silver bangle there, you never know. Bunch of bangles and new stuff in there. I'm not overly excited so far. Now I see a brooch and another brooch. That one might be interesting. And more bangles, some wooden bits. So there you go, Andrea, you're alright. A broken ring. Okay, I'll get back to you and I shall let you know. Box number 1 is sort of done. Mum's just there on the detangling mission. She loves it, bizarrely. Don't you, Mum?
Yeah.
Weirdo. We have got a Shelley bag. A couple of things for Andrea there. I curate their lots of stuff that they get from me. So far, 2 little bags of broken jewellery, some nice bangles in there, some rings on the go, and then, to be fair, some of the stuff that's gone in my kilo bags, super cool, and Shelley's going to be looking at me going like, why aren't you selling these separately? But it's because I just don't have the time to sell all of those separate, but hit me up if you do want any. Right, special things to show you. These are just a little pile of random things that I hope I can find mates for at some point. A fake Chanel ring, which is hilarious. This is cool. This is like Berber in style. So Berber is Moroccan. Let's see if we can hold this up properly. No, that's no good. There you go. So that's quite nice. It's only like going to be faux lapis lazuli in there and coral and stuff. But it's very Berber in style. It's very cool. This I just thought was handmade and interesting and weird. A little rainbow badge. Aww. Some bits of bone, some old stuff, broken bits. This has got a really cool clasp on it. Look at that. That's banging. And then in here we've got, I love that, like a blackamoor lady and a little Art Deco brooch. A couple of little bits of silver there, there, and there, and there. Lovely Art Nouveau silver. I've got this, which is quite possibly my favourite bit so far, because it looks like the luck dragon from Neverending Story. So that's quite cute. It's not silver or anything, it's very modern, but it's cool. And then we've got a tiny little bit of 375 gold, so that's 9 carat. And then this is also a favourite, so this is an unfortunately kind of broken Art Deco pin, but I think that is super lovely. So those are my favourite bits so far. On to box 2. Well, what is the time anyway?
It's about 11:30.
Alright, we've been doing this for an hour, so it took an hour to get through box 1. That's not so bad. I think it took longer last time. Lots of lovely packaging. Right, okay. So this one is in bags as well. Okay, I see some Jeebus. I see a broken brooch. Some compacts. Some charity brooches. A big plastic weird brooch. That looks interesting. Some iridescent stuff. Some vintage style pearls. A little angel in there. Okay, that might be an interesting bag. Ooh, some big bangles. Ooh, there's some nice ones in there. Ooh, that's cool, and some turquoise. That's nice. Be interesting to see what that one is. I say that, and then I might not end up showing you, so I'm just going to pull it out now and have a look, just in case. Where's it gone? I just really like the colours in it. It looks baker-like sort of colours. It's not, because it's on a stretch thing as well. But that is really quite nice. Believe it or not, that is nice, okay? Okay, that's going to be an interesting bangly type one. Oh, we've got a mirror in there, and yes, some bizarreness. That one, I see lots of kiddies things in there. I might do that one first. Lots of bangles, like kiddie bangles. I'll do that one first and get that over with. More bloody big bangles. Ooh, a massive red gold colour heart. Some nice wooden bangles, it looks like. That one looks like a beaten metal bangle. That looks quite nice. And a little butterfly brooch in there. And this one, pure gold. No, it's not going to be gold. It's too shiny for a start. Although that is quite nice. I'm just going to leave that there for a second. Wouldn't that be cool if it was? Lots of things that say love you, and some more butterflies and hearts. Not overly enamoured so far. But okay. We'll get on with it and let you know. See, it's time for lunch. Knackered. One box left. So these are the interesting bits from this one. It was a little plastic elephant. That's cute, isn't it? It's a shame that's missing a stone, because otherwise that would have been a lovely brooch there. Some people to look up. So I'm going to look up Susie Smith and whoever this WS person is. We've got a couple of little bits of silver, so that's hallmark silver there. That I think is going to be silver. Lovely little kind of like Navajo necklace there. Some Venetian Millefiori glass, and a brand new Swarovski crystal necklace. So that's some nice bits in there. Some more to detangle, but for now, oh excuse my feet, lunchtime. Okay, last box, a bit on the wonk, aren't we? Oh well. Yeah, so I've got to say I'm not overly excited by what I've had so far. I've got some, don't get me wrong, some really nice bits, and I won't have lost money on all of this. But there's nothing that's been like the, oh, wow, kind of moment. But you never know. Last box might hold some hope. Okay. Andrew's going to be happy. There's some wooden beads in there. I can see some necks. A compact. With any luck it's Stratton, but I don't think it is. Big plastic beads. Big plastic bangles. Some leather straps. A belt buckle with an owl on it. Okay. Hopefully some vintage beads in there. I'm not seeing anything impressive in that one. Some big ass bangles, some more wood. Some snakeskin stuff, some more charity bead stuff. Plastic rings, maybe a big brooch there. Okay. And yeah, oh, a big square wooden bangle, that looks okay. But yeah, this isn't as exciting as I'd hoped. Maybe. We'll still find treasure. Fingers crossed. Back in a bit. Right, it's 10 to 2. Me and Red and Azumi, we're pooped. We're pretty much done. I'll turn you around in a second and I will show you all the bits. There hasn't been anything that's truly lit my fire today, I will be honest. Nothing that I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. But there is definitely some very cool bits. So, we'll show you now. Okay, so bits from the last box. We've got a rather nice damascene butterfly bracelet with mother of pearl in there. We've got Czechoslovakian filigree brooch. Nice silver and enamel heart. It almost looks designer. I think it's silver. There's definitely something inside stamped anyway, so we're going to check that out in a bit. This lovely like turquoise, and I don't think it's not going to be silver, but it is rather fab. I'll test it anyway, give it a polish. I just think that's really nice. This rather lovely old necklace here with like the heart of the ocean. It's not quite anyway. This is from was it Our Lady of something, pray for us. There you go. That is vintage. It's not gold, but the chain it's on is 9 karat gold, so that's pretty cool. There's this lovely like little brooch. I thought that was dead sweet. There's this which has got some marking somewhere, I think, possibly on there. So we're going to check that out. It might just be gold plated. It's very light anyway. It may not be anything. And then this I just thought was kind of cool. This little moon thing with a little stone in it. I just like that. It's a lovely colour green. And then we've got lots of vintage brooches and stuff to fix. Got a nice like woven bangle there. Nice flat chain which probably gold plated. Cute little brooch, probably from somewhere in Austria or Germany. Lovely mother of pearl art deco necklace there. I put that there as potentially a silver ring, but I don't think it is now on second look. I think it's just like a kiddie's ring. A little bit of silver there. There's some nice cufflink type things. Some handmade silver jewellery there with lovely glass beads. These are nice. Some bizarre dress clips. Look at them. They're kind of cool, aren't they? No idea what they'd be made out of. And then lots of odds and sods earrings and things. And some people to look up. These cool leather bangles, quite like them. And some Jennifer Lopez. So, you know, she's multi-talented, is she? You know, she can, I don't know, play baseball or whatever it is. American football, that's the one. She's very, very clever. And then these are all my kilo bags. So that's broken lots. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of brokens. 1 bag of rings. 1 lot of bangles there. 1 lot for Shelley. 1 lot for Andrea. Half a bag. And then all of those kilo lots. And I tell you what, there's some really cracking stuff in there. I just can't be bothered to list it. Right, I will be back in a bit. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to show you some of the nicer bits that I got. So here's a closer look at all the brooches that I've got. A lot of them are damaged, but again, there are some nice ones. The dress clips are really lovely. There's some tiny little pressed flowers in there. That's super cute. Obviously the marker seat one there and that sparkly one. Oh, it's a shame that 60s one is missing its stone, and that one as well. Never mind. My favourite is this one, the 1920s lady. I think that's superb. And I do like the little chair with the ball of yarn on it. And a little koala there and the elephant. Look at this beast. Jeez. I mean, that one's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, so those are the brooches. And I'll show you the next lot. And then here are just some of the necklaces as well. So this one, it's a shame this one is broken. I've had this one before. This is a coral necklace. You can tell it's coral because of the little pine cone on the end. Yeah, so it's a shame. That'll go into a vintage lot though, because it is still pretty and wearable. This is a fabulous kind of 80s sort of one. Kind of a flat curb chain with some little diamante bits. Nice little snap clasp there. Just a simple chain, but this one is a Butler and Wilson one. And there's a follow-in for Butler and Wilson. There's a little silver necklace with a tiny little pink jewel there. That one's lovely, that Art Deco and Mother of Pearl one. Ooh, how did the dragon get in there? Some more kind of Art Deco style paste ones, very pretty. These freshwater pearls. They're pearls because if you rub them on your teeth they feel all gritty. This one, very simple, but this is a Sarah Coventry one. So Sarah Coventry has that tiny little like diamond shape tag on it. And then just some like petrol coloured ones, some lovely gaudy gold coloured beads, and some plastic beads. Yeah, do you know what, the more I look at this stuff the happier I get. So we're going to leave all of that stuff behind and just forget that it exists for a moment, and we're going to look at some of the potentially preciouses. So I've got these in here, look at them sparkle in the light. And then these ones, which we think we've already identified as silver. I am wearing my luck dragon for luck, because you never know. I bought a new thing of a silver testing solution because they do kind of expire after a while, I guess. I mean, that sort of makes sense. When you're doing this at home, you should be wearing gloves and goggles and all that shenanigans. Oops. Okay, so things that we pretty much know are silver. Like, this is stamped silver, looks like silver, silver. Same with this one. Got like a little bobbly thing there on the silver chain. That one looks like silver, stamped silver, tarnishes like silver. I'm happy that's silver. And with this one, lovely heavy chain on this one. That's a good few grams there. And again, stamped on the bail. I'm happy that's silver. That's a nice piece, that. Really like that. Don't know what that stone is there, but that's really lovely. Same with this. Happy that that's silver. This is one that we had to test for gold. So we'll come back to that one in a second. this strange little bangle. Says something on it. We can't always trust it. Can't always trust it. Sometimes you can just stamp 925 on anything, as Edward and Nick discussed the other day. So let's see what it says on there. It says 925. Let's go on the wider one. Quite difficult sometimes to see. $95 LBB, and then I can't quite make out what the last one is. So let's see. Let's give it a little test anyway. I'll have a little Google of that in a second. Okay, so I'm going to put some of the solution on. Oh God, and I'm going to drip it all over me. That's freaking acid. I'll be back. You should wear gloves. That's the dangers of this, kids. For God's sakes, don't do it how I do it. Anyways. Okay, what we want for it to come up as is bright red. And it does. That comes up as bright red. Which means that is definitely silver. And what did I say? LBB. L silver bracelet. See if that's a thing. Yes, but it's not coming up with much. Sold items. I have no idea. We'll look into that a bit more. Oh, Mother's done some more.
Well, I just found some pairs of earrings.
Oh, lovely.
So,
anything cool?
not really.
No.
Lots of little piggies.
Lots of little
Teddy
piggies.
bears.
Teddy bears.
Teddy bears.
Okay.
And then a nice pair.
I'm doing some testing at the moment. Anything for me to test?
Not on this one, but
I'm going to test that one, because that one got pulled out quite early as potentially silver, but we don't think it is now, do we? So a little scratch on the stone. Edward says it's better to file a little bit off and test it that way, but I'm not as brave as Edward. And definitely not silver, that one. So you're going to go in to a broken lot. Found this ring. The little silver one, silvery looking one with the enamel heart on it. It's definitely got something stamped inside.
yeah, that's right. Oh, and I found another one of them, remember?
Oh yeah, the jigsaw pieces.
But otherwise,
Oh, it's stamped in a really awkward place. Why do that? Why stamp in a freaking awkward place so no one can see it? There is definitely something written there.
anyway.
No, I can't get to it. That's annoying.
Oh, look.
We'll give it a test though.
Look, it's a CMD.
Oh, there you go, Mum. That's for you. That's your payment. You get to keep one tiny little bit of jewellery.
It's got things missing.
Okay, that's coming up bright red. But it's that one on the test there. Bright red. That's silver, but I do need to find out what the hell that says. I know it probably just says 925, but it would be nice to see if it says something else as well. Because there's something next to it. I can see the 9, and I can see the 5, but there's something before it as well. It is cool. It's almost like, oh, what am I thinking? Like Lacroix. Christian Lacroix. No, I'm making it up now.
Poppy pin.
Yes, Mum, there's loads of them. Loads of them. Right, this one it's broken brooch, but it has something written at the bottom. which I can't read. It's just hieroglyphics, I don't know.
Those.
No idea what that says. And then that's definitely a number there. I mean, it could be a number for a Sphinx brooch, possibly. Or, you know, it could be 18 karat gold. Anyway, fingers crossed that this is something. Because it's broken, it might be nice even just to get some kind of scrap value for something. I'm going to test it for gold and silver. Are you done?
There are.
Oh my
one,
God,
two,
what's with
three,
all them
4,
silver
5,
crosses?
6, 7.
They're not silver, are they? Right, well that's testing as silver, so that's a good start. No, I don't think so. I think they're just stainless steel. Well, they might be silver plated, but I can't see any markings on them. It's bizarre that there's so many of them, isn't there?
That's why they're all tangled up. They were all on one thing. All tangled in together.
That's Jesus for you. I'm going to test this for gold as well. Okay, that's my 9 karat gold testing. Right, it looks like that this is silver with gold plate on it. Because it's broken, it's going to go in scraps. But that's a shame, because that's actually really pretty.
There might be a mark on that, I don't know.
Okay. No, there isn't. Yes, there is. Well done, Mummy. That's some silver.
That's too light for gold.
Right, next we have got some more scraps in here. Which is a shame, because some of it is so pretty. And it's like, if only you had your mate. Like this one. If only you had your mate, you'd be a nice pair of silver earrings. I fully believe these are silver. I'm not going to test that, that's definitely silver. Shame this is broken. Because this is a nice... Oh, is it fixable? Oh no. It's come out of there and then that's sort of really bent out of place. That's a shame. Because that's like a faux amber.
It's pretty, that.
It is pretty, but it's broken. That's not going to stay there. That'll snap off. That is a real shame. So you'll go in scraps, I'm afraid.
Just put it on a different chain.
No, it's attached to the chain as part of it. But this... I might just pause it a second, seeing as there's so much noise going on. Well, to be fair, stopping for a coffee is a good thing. Banging. Right. Where did we get to? So, I've kind of decided that all of these ones are actually silver. There's a few little bits there, which is quite nice. Ouch. These are my scraps so far. It's not going to be worth loads. This is another Rona Sutton one, but I think there's only actually one Rona Sutton charm on there from what I can see. And it doesn't want to come off. Come on, you buggers. In fact, no, that doesn't even say her. That says Source 925. And then this one says Love You, and it's a little key, and that looks like it's signed by someone else, and that's 925 as well. So I might sell those ones separately. I'll take these ones off because they're just nothings. They can go in the craft lot. And then this one, I don't know, I suppose I could sell on its own. I don't know, maybe. It'll need a cleaner. But we've got some of the Goddard silver polish over there, so we could do that. Anyways, we know that this is 925 silver. We tested one of them the other day. Put that in a little baggie. I've got my little baggies ready. And then I'll put these two in a little baggie as well. Could sell the two together, can't I, maybe? Right. Other bits. So we've got just some bits of chain. Some of them seem suspiciously shiny. Right, what do you say on there? This tiny little tag, it says crystal on it. And then it says Alien. Didn't say Avon, I don't think it says Avon. Aura crystal. And yet there is no crystal bit to go with it. Doesn't say silver, I can't say 925 on there, but it's a useful chain, so I'll keep that for something else. This one I'm suspicious of. Because that just looks like it should be silver, but I can't see. Well, there may be something on there on the clasp, but I'm going to test the actual chain itself. I mean, it's probably just stainless steel because it looks kind of 1970s, and that was quite popular then, but you never know. Not silver. That's a shame. That'll go into a vintage lot. Oh, never mind. Then we've got this bangle. Again, probably not going to be silver, but it's always good to check, isn't it? Nice good scratch on there. Inconclusive. No, not silver. Shame. You're pretty. Oh well, I'll put you into one of the lots as well. Okay, then you have bits that you think are suspiciously shiny and that say 925 on them, and you're like, again, are you just from, you know, mass produced from somewhere? No, does that say Italy on it? Oh, 925 Italy, and it has got proper hallmark on it. So this, I'm expecting it to actually be bright red. There we go. So that little silver heart-shaped link chain, little bracelet from Italy. So that's quite nice. Put that in a baggie, that would be one of my sell separate. Now we've got this lovely shell cameo. It's just a shame it's broken at the back. Now it can be used as a pendant, but there is a tiny little hole there, and then a little bit of damage as well, like to the frame at the bottom. So that's a super shame because it is lovely. Cameos still have value, especially shell ones, but I'm just going to check and make sure if the surround might be silver. Doesn't look like it is. No, doesn't leave a red mark, but that'll go into a vintage lot, or maybe even a lot of cameos, because the actual cameo itself, the shell bit, is super lovely. She's really pretty. So you'll go over there. Okay. Then we've got this Czechoslovakian one. It's unsigned, which is a shame. If it was a signed one, I'd be in the money then. But Czechoslovakian filigree. So we'll just, you never know. It might be some kind of low grade foreign silver. I say foreign as if that's a bad thing. It's not at all. It is potentially low grade foreign silver. Let's wait for it to develop a little bit. Oh no, it's disappearing. And no. So that is just a white metal, but still Czechoslovakian filigree brooches like this. They are collectible. There are people out there that want them. Okay. So you're going in a baggie because you'll be sold separate. Now we've got this, which I could have sworn was silver, and again, when it comes down to it, I don't know, I doubt myself now. But this is why you have a silver testing kit, just in cases. because things might surprise you. Come on, please be silver, please be silver. Waiting for it to develop a little bit. I don't think it is. No. Gutted, not silver. So that's just going to go in the rings lot. Shame, because that is quite cool. Oh well. And then we've got this, which has got GB on it. I don't even know why I'm bothering to test this one. It's probably not going to be anything. But it's like a little anklet. GB probably means either Great Britain, or Good Balls, or Gregory Barnett. Don't know who that is. It's definitely not silver. Nope. So you're going to go into a lot as well. That's a shame. I do have this silver chain, which has been used by someone to hold up their crystal. That's quite a nice moon crystal, crescent moon. I might keep that little moon actually and hang it up in my window. I quite like that one. And then this one with a really nice kind of S clasp on it, which has got stamped 925 on it, and it's got these lovely green glass stones in it as well. That's super pretty. Very, very nice, that. So that's going to be a set separate as well. Right, should we get onto the bits that we think might be gold? Oh, there's one more. Okay, it's not going to be silver, but we'll test this anyway, because you never know. Sometimes things surprise you. Do 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 do. It's not silver. Nope, no red marks. But never mind, it's still cool AF, isn't it? I like that one. I might just stay on my arm for a little bit there. Right, so we have got some, hopefully, little goldy bits. Now I pulled this little earring out because it's tiny. I can't see any hallmarks on it. But that just could be my eyes. You never know. Right, I'm going to wipe and turn the block over for this one, so I'm away from the silver testing stuff. I just thought it might be because the butterfly back is so tiny, and that's what you tend to notice with like possibly gold stuff, is that it's really fine, because I don't want to use a lot of it because it's really expensive. And it's not fading away. So I might have been right there, and that could actually be a little bit of gold. Possibly. I could have a little bit of gold.
Ooh, little bit of gold.
Possibly. I'm going to test this little leaf as well. Again, I doubt it, but it looks goldish.
Is there anything else to...
No, you've done it all.
Done all the unbagging.
You've done it all. Sorry. Shall I order some more?
Just
We'll do it again next week. Now you see this one disappeared instantly, so not gold. That's going in the job lot. So is that random little bit of thing. What? Oh. There's some kind of stamp on the back. Let's give it a go. Well, I don't know, we're scraping off 2 yellow, I think. Potentially. Oh wait, you didn't show me that bit, the bit where there's a bloody hallmark on it. Okay, what have we got? 9 carat gold.
Yay!
Well done, Mother. She's earned her keep today. So we have got, should we weigh it? Should we weigh it? Okay. Where's the scales gone? Okay. And it's about £11 per gram of 9 carat gold. Come on, scales. So that's a gram. So that's £11 just in scrap value for that.
Yay!
Well done, mother. And then the earring that's about £3 in scrap. Because it's tiny and very light. But hey ho. Right. Now this chain, I definitely saw. You're not going to do vacuuming, are you?
No.
Okay, that's alright then. I'm going to take off the vintage pendant, put that on something else, on another chain. This I did see 375 on it, which is 9 karat gold. It's stamped 375 all over the bloody shop. So I'm not testing this one. There's no point. It is. Let's see what the hallmarks say. It does say BB, and then there's a bunch of other marks on there. Look like potentially the registration marks. IBB and then something. Further investigation on that one. And that is 2.6 grams for that chain. So that's £25 maybe. And then this one, I was unsure about that. Because the marks are kind of inconclusive and I can't really see them properly, so we'll give it a test anyway. So when I scrape that off, it's not really leaving like silver or anything underneath. And that is not disappearing at all. So this could be proper gold. And that is 3.5 grams. So we're looking at 33 quid for that Maltese cross. I think that's Maltese cross, isn't it? And then we've got this itty bitty one, which is super lovely. Now this one I did see a mark on, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 375. Let's give this a little weigh. And that's 2.1, 2.2 grams for that as well. Half as yarn. Okay. Well, I'm really happy with that. I should probably end this video now because it's going to be really long. And also sort out the rest of these. But thanks for joining me. I'd like to do this again at some point, and if you'd like to watch me do this again at some point, then let me know in the comments below. But until next time, I'm fudged now, I really am. But I've got some shinies, yay. Okay, see you later, bye bye.